Because I think the cloud is on your computer too. I
Okay.
don't know.
All right. So welcome everyone to the ZF call. Audrey and I are standing in for Allie because she has a lot of meetings and cool things going on. I'm Lisa England and I live in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. I am a sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. And Audrey, I'll let you introduce yourself quick.
Talked a little bit last week, but Audrey Crumblis, I'm also a sales coordinator, and we're just kind of taking over tonight, so go for it.
All right. So thanks you guys that got on live, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be checking out this information as the recording. So Allie kind of asked what we thought we should talk about tonight, and for me, I was thinking back of what I wish that I would have grasped onto sooner when I first started the business. And for me, it was really my mindset. I wish that I would have been able to really focus my mindset right away, because now that I've done that, my business is just absolutely taking off. So I'd like to share some of the things that really helped get me in the right mindset to really have a successful business. So the first thing was to really detach myself from the outcome when I was reaching out to people. It really took me realizing that everybody should have the opportunity to get this information. And so what they decide to do with it is totally up to them. And I don't need to worry about that. I can feel sad that they're not ready for it yet, because I know how wonderful it could be for them, but it's not something that I need to dwell on or get discouraged. It's just moving on. And someone gave me the visualization at conference last fall of just visualizing this long line of people, everybody that just this long line. And, you tell them about Juice Plus, and if they say, no, thank you, you say, okay, please move to the end of the line. And that's that. You move on to the next person. Okay, no, thank you, please move to the end of the line. But then when someone says, yes, I'm interested, that's when you lock arms and you go with them and take them on this awesome journey. So that really helped me. And it too, to think about, they're just getting back in line. You're not losing them forever. They're just getting back in line, and they'll come around when the time is right for them. So that really helped me. And yeah, just really staying strong that I'm just offering this information. And what a wonderful gift that is to someone. And it really is showing someone that you care about them when you offer this information, because it absolutely transforms lives. And now that I've been in this business long enough and I really have a strong customer base and in building a team, it is so rewarding to see the impact that you've had on people's lives, because you have no idea what they're going through. I've had so many friends that I reached out to. I thought, I don't know if they'll be interested. I don't know if they're really dealing with anything. And then come to find out they have these huge health struggles going on, or financial struggles. And we're able to help people with both of those, with their health and with their finances. So definitely just stay strong to your belief and just don't get discouraged by the no's. It's just a numbers game, and it just really means not right now. And people are watching you, so stay consistent with everything. And it's awesome when those people come back around and you can see that you really can have the ability to impact their lives. So something that's really helpful is on the missiondrivenmodel.info. On the getting started checklist, there is a button, it's in blue, that says message blitzing. So that will bring you to, another document that gives you a lot of verbiage that you can use when reaching out to people. And doing the message blitzing is really powerful. That's where you just put those blinders on and you just send out a bunch of messages. You don't pay attention to the messages that are coming in or the responses that you're getting. Your main goal is to get through the certain list that you want to. And I would definitely take advantage of that checklist and looking at the different verbiage and seeing what works for them. And, you know, even just picking so many names on your Facebook friends list to go through, or going through your memory jogger and just choosing a chunk. Or if there's events coming up, or there's people that you think would be interested in doing a shred with you, just creating that list and just powering through it. And then going back afterwards, once you get through all of those people that you want to message, then you go back through and you know, respond. But it's really powerful and a very effective use of your time to put on those blinders, set the timer, or set your goal to get through so many messages. So those were my ideas for you guys. So I will turn it over to Audrey.
Thank you. So yeah, that message listening is awesome. Awesome. Okay, so the belief is there and everything. You got your customers. And so we're going to just talk a little bit about customer service. You know, because yeah, it is really rewarding. You get your customers, you get them started and everything, but you don't want to just kind of forget about them. You know, this is a business and we kind of treat it like that. And we want to continue helping them on their journey. So we're just kind of going to go through some ideas that could help you with some customer service. So obviously you signed up your customer and everything. I really like from the get-go is finding a way that you can communicate with them and ask them what's best for them. You know, is it texting? Is it Facebook messaging? Is it sending them emails? And I have all different age groups and stuff like that, and different people like to do it different. Maybe you call them on the phone, but right away kind of find that way that's going to be best to communicate with them. And when you find that way, you should be getting emails when you sign up your customer. That's some reminders and kind of just some different questions that you can ask from the beginning. So I think it's like 10 days in, 30 days in, 60 days in, something like that, with just some questions that you can kind of go over with them. So you don't even have to come up with anything on your own. You can just really basically just read those questions from your email. So really make sure that you have the right email address in your virtual office for yourself, because you're getting those reminders from the very beginning. So that's just a great way to start off in the beginning. Another great thing is you can create, in the mission-driven model, there's some great information on it's creating the best customer experience. That's a section. And in there there's a customer profile, which is really great that you can go over with your customers. So it's just a good list of things, you know, find out their why. Why are they wanting to start Juice Plus or the Complete, or why are they wanting to do a shred, and really find out their why. And then that's something you're going to want to bring up down the line. You know, maybe when you're checking in on them, when that 30 days or 60 days later, you know, remind them why they wanted to start this and why they wanted to do this. So, you know, maybe it's their kids, they signed up on the Children's Health Study and their kids were getting sick more often, you know, bring that up, you know, down the road. So, hey, are your kids, you know, not sick as often, you know, or maybe you're recovering better, or you're pooping every day, you know, find out their why. Like, why did they start Juice Plus? And that's something that you can bring up down the road as well. So that customer profile is great to kind of fill out, just gain a little bit of information on them. And then that's just stuff, that's extra questions you can kind of build up on down the road. So those customer profiles are great, and you can just keep those filled out and on hand. It's really great with the shred too, because really a lot of people are doing the shred for some kind of a reason. Another way is we have Facebook groups, obviously. So you really want to make sure from the get-go that you're adding your customers to our Facebook group, whether they're doing the shred or the Juice Plus customer support page. So you always want to make sure you add them to that. And then if they are doing the shred on top of it, add them to that too. And us as distributors want to kind of be posting in there as well. You know, we want our customers seeing that we're active and stuff in there as well. So don't be afraid to post in there, maybe some recipes that you like, or some motivation. So just getting them in that Facebook group is really going to be key as well. Just awesome support in there too. And then another thing is just inviting your customers to different events, you know, depending upon where you live and everything. There's events all over the place all the time. So whether it's a doctor coming in to speak, about something, or there's just a bigger event, make sure you're adding or inviting them to those events. I mean, education is key, and that's really what we enjoy doing with Juice Plus is educate. We really want to educate people. So inviting to events are great. If you have a salad party, that's going to be a great thing that you can invite your customers to, whether you yourself are having a salad party or maybe you go to a group. But just getting them to make even more changes to benefit their health are going to be great. So inviting to events and salad parties are really going to be great ways to keep in touch with your customers. And then maybe down the road, if they've been on it for a while, sometimes I like to send some of my customers like a thank you and give them some samples. So maybe they just started with the Trio, the Children's Health Study, and they've never tried the Complete. Or maybe they never tried a bar, you know, and I kind of like just to send them a little goodie in the mail, or if I know them, just to give them a sample, just to say thanks. So that's just great customer appreciation. But then also at the same time, they're going to be trying, you know, a different product. So that might be like another great way that to introduce them, like, hey, you know, that tastes really good. You know, I think I want to order Complete now too. So it's kind of a win-win, really. So those are just some different ways for customer service to keep in touch with your customers, because obviously we don't want to just sign them up and kind of forget about them. We want to touch base. And like I said, those emails are really from the beginning get-go are going to help you along the way. Give you some of those simple questions. And like the mission-driven model and .info, like she was talking about earlier, like I said, creating the best customer experience. There's lots of great ideas in there as well. So whether it's a Shred customer or just a Juice Plus customer, there's lots of great information you can kind of search in. And another really good thing, just from the very get-go, just make sure they're taking the product correctly. Sometimes those Chewies can be a little confusing with the age and adult and children. So that's one of the first things as well that I like to make sure that we get on the right foot. So those are just some different ways for customer service. Is there any questions about anything that we've talked about tonight? Anyone? Nobody. Lisa, do you have anything else?
I would just second that. If you haven't played around with the missiondrivenmodel.info, to do that, there's so much information. Even being in this business for a while now, I'm going back through and, you know, just tweaking some of the messages that I'm saying and getting new ideas. So if you have, you know, a few minutes, definitely, you know, just play around in there, because it's a great resource, and pretty much it has everything that you would need at your fingertips. It's just getting to be comfortable with it and know where to find those resources. Anything else come to anyone's mind?
Well, there is a Facebook party at 8:30 if you want to get on that and interact a little bit, or you still have, you know, 15 minutes to invite. Sometimes those last minute invites are awesome. We always like to encourage conference. It's going to be here before we know it. So hopefully you're working hard towards that BF so you can get that free conference ticket, because conference is a game changer. It'll totally blow your mind. It just really draws out the big picture for you. So I encourage you to keep working hard. Feel free to reach out to Lisa or I whenever as well. We'd love to help you on your journey too. So I think we're going to kind of cut it short and sweet tonight, which might be nice for some of you, unless anyone has questions. We good? All right, I'm good. You're good, Lisa?
I'm good. Well, thank you guys so much for getting on, and Allie should be back next week.
Bye, guys.
Have a good night.